Hey guys, I'm Nikki.
And I'm Brie.
We're best friends, moms, and obsessed with TV.
Check us out every Monday as we dissect motherhood, TV, pop culture, and whatever else derails the conversation.
It's like eavesdropping on your funniest, most unfiltered friends.
If your friends had a mic and no shame,
We're here for all of it, and honestly,
we're not mad about it.
hey Maddies, welcome back to a post-Mexico trip. Your girl is back, she's refreshed, she is ready to recap this Summer House Part 1 reunion. Again, I apologize for any of the confusion on the Instagram. Brie was like, so people are wondering, did you not go on your trip? I went. It was fantastic. But we're back. Happy to be back. Happy to, like I said, recap the reunion. That's all we got on recaps today because Brie is officially done with In the City. She shan't, she wa'n't, she can't. It's not happening.
Are other people watching? Like, I need to know if other people are into it because I feel
You
like
guys let us know if we need to be watching it, but it's not drawing me in. I did last week say I'm so in, and now
right to
that
change your mind.
now that my Lord and Savior Brie Myers has said that she's not watching it, I'm not watching it.
I feel like it's going to be like the clips will be enough for me.
True.
I saw the Amanda talking smack about how Danielle is with a married man while she's a married woman, having an affair with West, and some other thing about her like moving out. You know, I get it.
Okay, it's enough for you, which is enough for me.
Yeah, I don't know. There's too much right now. Like the Summer House reunion needs my full attention. And I feel like In the City was filmed just over 2 short months where so much other stuff happened before and after that I'm just like, I don't know. Like Kenny, I don't care. I don't know if I can get into Katie DeLuca. I don't know. She has one friend. Like I can't.
Is Katie DeLuca in the city?
Yes.
You're
I believe
kidding.
so. I believe
What a
so.
day to be Katie DeLuca. Like, oh my God, she is like Homer Simpson in that gif, like just disappearing into the bush.
Yes. 100%. Nikki, we need to make that meme. That's
Katie
funny.
DeLuca. Also,
That's her.
I did see Mija made a TikTok clarifying it is Mija. That is how you say her name.
Great. Thank you, Mija. I
And that
appreciate
was
that.
for you, Brie.
Well, when Sierra said it on the reunion, I was like, okay, I think we got it correct.
Yes, we did.
I think we got it correct. I
We did.
wonder if, sorry, like just real quick on while we said Mija, I wonder if she is going to monetize her version of the story because as far as we know, she's yet to really speak out. Like she's responded to comments, she's like made some comments, but she hasn't given like her full side of the story.
Right.
Like, do you think there's a Us Weekly article just like waiting to drop?
If she's about that money, yeah, why
She
not?
better. I mean, of course, she could go on a podcast. I'm sure, like, Mija, feel free. Come on here. Not
Offer
many people will see it, so you can say whatever you want.
open invitation.
But I feel like make some money. She's been biting her tongue for a long time. She's got a lot to say. I feel like she's waiting for the right moment to strike. And, like, I hope she's getting paid.
We already know like a lot about Mija. She's horsehair girl. She's West's girlfriend during the time.
Yeah.
Let us know. Let us know, girl. But, okay, so in terms of this episode, of course, we are recapping the reunion. You know, we normally save that for the end, but we will not keep you guys waiting. We do have a little girly girl chit chat to get through before, but we'll do that. We'll do our recap. We'll do our TV news, TV recs, and our not mads. What more could you ask for?
Seriously, what more could you ask for? And sorry, you guys, that we didn't, like, crank this out sooner. You know, our girl was taking some unpaid PTO.
It's all
She
unpaid.
needed it's all unpaid. She needed to also like spend time with her family when she got back.
Yes.
But we're here. We're ready to give it our all. And also, I feel like we also might have a little bit of an advantage because all of the recap of the reunion podcast, of course, all came out right after the reunion, but nothing new's coming out on Monday except for ours. So if you still need to get your Summer House reunion fix, like we're probably going to be the only new one that you have to listen to. So for that, you're welcome.
You're welcome.
Yeah. And we will, at least for this week, we will be dropping a recap episode
Yes.
on Thursday recapping part 2 of the Summer House reunion and giving our first impressions of the Love Island cast because that airs on Tuesday. So we will see you guys in a couple days. Hold on tight. We're not going to make you wait a whole nother week. We gotcha. We're back. We're ready to work and twerk, and we're here.
Well said.
Yeah. And Nikki and I were just talking before we hit record that while she was gone, we did not speak. It was so weird. I felt like I didn't know what day of the week it was. What was the point? What was the reason? I just felt like
No,
what was I doing? I felt so lost.
it was so weird.
It was so
We
strange.
we talk all day, every day. I
Yeah.
told Brie, like, I touched down as soon as my phone hit Wi-Fi. I texted Brie, not my husband, not my children, my soul sister.
That's what I would do too. And it's so funny because normally Nikki sends me a voice note every single morning. Like I usually like that's how we initiate contact. Like Nikki will send the voice note first and like that's how I like to start my day.
Right. It's either very, very positive or
Yeah.
very ragey, like
Or
very
really
cunty.
scary.
Yeah.
So to not have like a morning voice note to just like start my day off
It's
right,
like a coffee.
I was very unbalanced.
You don't know what you got till it's gone.
I almost contemplated sending my husband a voice note. That's how much I needed that connection.
Like, yeah.
It's so funny because we voice note. You love a voice note.
I love a
am
voice
like,
note.
you love a voice note, and I'm like not. I send them back like when I'm driving and stuff. But the thought, and I love our voice notes, but the thought of sending my husband a voice note like gives me the ick.
I feel that way. Like, obviously, I would never do it to my husband because he would be like, what is this? And coming in, like, he would have no idea. But, like, another alternative person that I might send a voice note to is my mom. And when I
Yeah,
do that, it feels a little weird.
it feels weird,
Yeah.
which is strange because I do call my husband 30 times a day. So why not just like send him a voice note? Because I just call him to basically be silent on the phone.
Yeah, right. Like, just for solidarity. Totally.
I'm like, hey, we're in the
Ex-
car.
no, except for when John does that to me. I'm, like, so annoyed. I'm like, okay, like, yep, I'm making eggs, like, flipping turkey sausages. You have anything important to say to me right now or no? Because hearing you breathe at 7:30 in the morning when I'm, like, wiping asses and making eggs is annoying to me.
Oh my God, it's so true. When Andrew does it to me, I'm like, okay, is that it? Like,
Yeah, like,
what?
can I
Can I
anything
help you?
else? Yeah.
That's funny. Oh my
So
gosh.
funny. Okay, so can I just tell you a little bit about my trip?
Yeah, please. I was going to say, how was your trip?
Okay, so the trip was so good. It was so quick. Again, I went with my mom and my sister, my gorgeous.
Well, yeah, I feel like we have to like post a picture of Nina. Is that weird?
No, we have to. We have to post the picture that I sent you. Like, what is this? I am a little white shrimp next to my big brown, like Brazilian sister. And I was telling Brie the whole time I was feeling so tan. Like, my mom was really pumping me up. She was like, oh my God, Nikki, you got so much color. Put your arm next to Nina, my sister. And I was like, oh yeah, we're like kind of close. Okay, every time one of the workers came over, they're just like, mommy. Well, first of all, they'd go like, oh, sisters, and like my mom
Yeah,
eats that up every time.
of
Like, what's
course.
the relation? I'm like, oh, that's our mom. And mommy, what happened?
Stop about you.
And I'm like, yes, like very white. They call me Milk. And they were like, oh, cafe to Nina, leche to me. I'm like, yup.
Oh my God,
But
that's
my
so
my mom was
funny.
very kind. She was like, she looks like her grandmother. I'm like,
Oh,
thank you.
that's sweet.
But Brie, I feel like we're giving Ebony and Ivory here on the YouTube. Like,
Me and
I'm
you, you are really Dan.
I'm giving Ebony. Yes.
You are so tan. I'm so happy for you, and I'm also so jealous at the same time. Like now, I need to like I might have to hit the bed
You're
to keep
happy and
up.
sad at the same time. Okay,
Casey
Casey.
Musgraves, which is just like the greatest phrase and song. Somebody had to make that song. Like, yeah, I'm happy and sad at the same time. Like, I'm so happy for you, and I'm sad for myself.
So interesting because obviously different languages have different words for things, and like there are some things in other languages that don't have a word in
Yeah,
English, and I feel like that feeling is a word that has like it's a word in another language, being
that we don't
happy and
have.
sad at the same time, but we don't have that.
Yeah.
So we need
And
to,
if we do, drop it in the comments.
right, I'm sure,
Well, no,
like
Casey says, is there a word for what I'm feeling? Happy and sad at the same damn time. So if you guys have
Casey,
one.
Casey, drop in, let us know if, let us know what the people said.
I'm surprised Jake Shane didn't ask her, like, what does happy and sad mean?
Right. Okay, Brie.
Yes.
I have not even told you the big fight on my
Oh,
trip.
please, now's the time.
Waiting and waiting. Okay.
I know.
Trigger
You were
warning.
like, I still have to tell you about my fight. I'm like, okay, it's been 4 days. Like, I figured you would forget before you tell me.
No, there's no forgetting. And
Oh,
I
okay.
told John the story again last night, and he let me get through about 85% of the story until he told me that he knows this story word for word. It's about the fourth time I've told him. And I'm like, why didn't you stop me sooner? He was like, you were just like really into it. But we told Nina's boyfriend, we've told John 10 times, we've told everybody except for my dad because he would be
And
so
except for
upset.
me.
And you. And
Yeah.
because he would be so upset that this happened. Okay. Trigger warning for my husband who's upstairs listening to this again for the 17th
Sixth
time. Okay, so we stayed at this super luxury resort in Mexico, and my mom did a lot of research. It has like really fancy food, really fancy drinks, adults only resort. Great.
Love.
Apparently, it's graduation season for like people not around
College?
here because no, high school graduation.
Oh,
So there was this big party of girls and this big party of boys, did not know each other. Of course,
That's fun for them.
fun for them. And you know what?
Yeah.
I was happy for them. I was like, wow, that's actually perfect. Like, thought, plot, like, do a little makey out in the pool. Like,
Yeah.
adorable.
Full send. Yeah.
Adorable. These animals got so wasted. Wasted. Okay, again, this is like luxury couples, not the vibe. It's so weird, whatever. So we're in the pool with them. The boys and girls are sitting on each other's laps, like just being drunk, being a little
Yeah.
annoying, we're whatever. We order our drinks at the bar and they start taking them.
Excuse me.
And the poor bartender was like, oh, the girl's like, what's this? And the bartender was like, not for you, like, not for you. You have a
For
full drink.
cafe and leche over there.
No, didn't even see us. That's how out of it they were. So they took our drink. The guy had to start hiding the drinks and then like sneak them to us. These kids, it was the boys really that were the problem, screaming, "Aqua, bartender, aqua, aqua."
Oh, no,
It's just
no,
fucking
no.
nasty and
Being
disrespectful.
rude. Yeah.
Right. And you know me at this point, I'm like, I'm
I'll,
ready.
I'll speak up.
I'll drown a bitch
Like she said, she speaks for the people, not herself.
completely.
Somebody has to defend this resort.
Well, defend the resort we did.
I'm scared.
So my mom goes, Nick, let's go. Like, let's just get out of the pool before you actually drown someone. Okay. We finally take our drinks, scurry on to our side of the pool. We get out. Now we see them. Now we're reading the comments on the page, and it's like these group of kids are so disruptive. They're like pissing in the plant. They're throwing up in the
Ew.
pool. Like, they're just being disgusting. And they were there with maybe one parent per group. Like, the girls had a parent and the boys had a parent. Okay. Now we're at this like 70s, 80s night music lounge, and it's like
Yeah,
all
theme.
all just couches, chill vibes. Like, we're sitting and these fucking hammerheads come in. Ooh, ooh, and we're like, oh great. Okay, they're ordering shots, whatever. They go up to the balcony and we're sitting right below them. And they're screaming, smacking it. At this point, everybody in the lounge's eyes are on them. Everybody is watching them, and we're watching everybody watch them. They start spilling their drinks over the balcony on top of this old woman. And if you know anything about me, it's like I am defender of the elderly and animals. That is me. Dr. Doolittle. Nina looks up. She goes, oh my God, there's a beer on top of mom. And I'm like, oh, Nina, I'm telling you right now. Not more than a minute later, an entire tsunami falls on my sister's lap.
Stop.
On my sister. And she goes, Brie, I fly up. I'm like looking at them like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, you're spilling your drinks. Now my mom gets up. We're on the floor screaming at these people on the balcony. And they're like, what? What? I go to run up the stairs.
Oh my God, Nikki.
There are two people, workers, holding me back from getting up the
Stop.
stairs. Yes. all the time. This like little like Mexican lady is still singing her 70s and 80s song.
Stop.
Now the one of the girls like is getting involved. She's like, babes, I'm 18, babes. Well, the mom comes over. She's like, what's going on? I'm like, your kids have been out of control all day. Finally now, like the bar is erupt in
I'm
like
surprised people weren't, like, the bartenders weren't cutting them off
we're
or.
not cutting them off. They were just
Yeah.
like catering to them.
Yeah.
People at this point had left the club
Wow.
because they cleared out a whole section because they were just like spilling drinks on everybody, so everybody left. And then we're like, we're not gonna leave, like we're not gonna leave because like we're not gonna give them the satisfaction. Then we're sitting there, I'm like, why the fuck are we gonna sit here and like fume
Yeah.
in our own like
Just be
angry
miserable.
stew? Like,
Yeah.
let's get out of here and
Yeah,
let's
there's
go
other
get a drink in
places in the
bar.
resort.
Whatever. The next day we had to go and talk to the man. Like it was a whole Facebook war. And we were like, my
Oh
mom was
my
like,
God.
we are the vigilantes of this resort. Like we are the people's people. If we didn't shut this down, this would
Yeah,
have
it would've
gone on
kept
for
going.
another day.
Oof.
But other than that, the trip was great. And like we said, like, you know, it just added some lore to the trip.
So true. And it's funny because when this group of kids get older and they have kids and they go to a resort,
They're gonna be
and karma smacks them in the face.
embarrassed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're gonna be like, I can't believe we did that.
Right. And we were like telling the girl who kept calling us babes
Yeah.
the whole time. She was like, babes, babes. My mom was like, I'm not mad at Babes. Babes was being an ambassador for her group. And I'm like, Babes was like kind of a jerk off
Kind
too.
of condescending.
Yeah, Babes. And then, but like we couldn't stop saying it the whole trip. We were just like, Babes, like the ketchup, like
Yeah.
Babes, Babes.
See, now that's part of your new family vernacular.
It is.
Not mad about it.
So it was an eventful trip, but all good. Super nice resort, super good drinks.
Yum.
Like, how much could you drink and eat? It was too much.
What did you choose for your beach read? Everybody wants to know. Nothing?
Not one page of a book.
That's okay.
Not a
had
page
other
of a
stuff
book was
going on.
read. Not a show that I downloaded was watched.
Wow. Yeah,
What I
that
ended
always
up
happens.
doing on the plane, I watched a movie, which I
Yeah.
never do. Now you
Told
see
ya.
me. And then I watched
good movie.
3 episodes of The Valley. And you
Oh,
guys,
we'll save it for the Rex, maybe.
Okay, because
Yeah.
spoiler alert, I'm so back.
She's not mad about it.
I'm not mad about it.
Okay, great. Should we get into our summer house?
Let's.
Our house of summer?
Anything going on with you? So sorry to totally hijack that.
Do you guys like any of these paints? Can you see?
Oh, I love God. Okay, that's
No.
yeah, I like.
Yeah, just no, we're not going with like any of those, I don't think. But
great.
just, whatever, having to pick. There's still really no progress. So I don't think I will be moving in 5 weeks, but that's okay. Maybe by August.
Okay.
There's so many decisions. I feel weird like complaining or venting about like, oh, we have to like pick all the cabinets and pick the paint colors. It's like, who cares? It's so unimportant. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just feel
So,
stupid talking about it.
Is that for the? So you're picking paint for your current apartment? Are you redoing
For
both?
downstairs. No. Well, this is going to be
Oh.
just repainted like the people that live on the 3rd floor, they're moving into this apartment.
Yes.
But we're testing out colors for downstairs.
Ooh, interesting.
So, anyway, yeah, it's like, so who cares? I don't know.
Okay, ballerina.
Like maybe
farm.
people care. Maybe people care, but I just feel like no one wants to hear you complain. Like, oh my God, I can't decide what cabinet to put in my kitchen.
I know.
It's
Oh my God, you had a hard time in Mexico on your all-inclusive vacation. Oh, somebody was too drunk in the pool. You can't pick your paint colors. No, we're so out of
Yeah.
touch. Like we're
yeah,
back,
we're
baby.
so out of touch.
Let's get into Summer House.
Speaking of out of touch, that brings us perfectly into Summer House Reunion Part 1. I just want to start off by saying, we were saying like, oh, drop the reunion, drop the reunion. I'm glad that we're here now because I feel like we are all as dialed in as Sierra is at this reunion. Like we have our pen and paper. We're watching multiple times. We're picking out all the nuances. We're hearing all the things we didn't hear the first time. Like everyone is locked in and I love being a part of something as a group. And that's how the reunion feels for sure. Like we are all so dedicated to this. Do you feel that way?
So true. Like we were on vacation and my mom was like, should we go to the room and watch the Summer House reunion? Like I'm like,
love
Mom,
that.
it doesn't like come out in time. Like I wish.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're having watch parties. like you said, dialed in like Sierra, but like how nice would it have been for Sierra to have a rewatch and then like that's hard to be in the moment and making sure you're catching everything and saying everything you want to say. I'm sure looking back, maybe not. She's like, damn, I wish I would have fucking said something. But Sierra did read her to filth, I think, enough.
It feels like she's so locked in and she's so on point and she knows like exactly what
The issue
is
and what
is
she wants to
bothering
touch
her
on.
and what she wants to say, that I think she just like she needs to get it all out. And what we've seen from her post filming the reunion is she looks happier, she looks lighter. I feel like this is so behind her at this
Yeah,
point that she's just
totally.
like, I got it out there, I laid it all on the line, and like fuck these fucking losers. Look at my
Losers.
life and look at yours. I'm actually good. Thank you so much. And I
Totally.
do feel like if this whole thing didn't happen, Sierra like may have been on that toxic West cycle for a lot longer than she want to be. And like now she's off and she's done with it and everything happens for a reason. And like, yes, this has changed Summer House and their friend group, like as we know it, but in a sense, we need these people out of here. And I think they're going to be gone now and we'll be on to bigger and better with Summer House as a whole. We don't need West and Amanda there to have a good time.
No, we don't. Summer should be fun. With
Summer
them,
should
it
be
is
fun.
not.
It's not like we don't need them. Like we can bring in new people. We have a lot of new people that came in. We have
No.
Sierra. Like I
Like
just think
Lindsay
it's
said-
all for the best. Get out of here.
Like Lindsay said, West, you're so fucking good. And I think we were all blinded by him. I don't know how. Once,
He's a con
twice,
man.
not thrice. Like we have clocked you. We're good.
Yep.
You gots to go.
You got to go. Okay, let's start with the cold open because we didn't even actually get to the reunion until like 15 minutes in. I think it was 2 commercials before
I
we
was
got to
not-
like the sitting down.
Not expecting that. Because prior to this, I saw no spoilers. Like I got to my
nothing.
couch and saw this opening and was like, oh my God. Okay.
Chills.
People are saying they felt like it was staged.
I don't care. If it was
Right.
staged, I literally don't care because it's
happens.
exactly what we needed to
Yes.
happen. And even if it was a little bit staged, like
We
I
needed
thi-
that.
We needed that, and I think like the calling of everybody would have happened
Yes.
regardless. I just think they got the timing so that like Carl will be off of his flight. Like everybody was available to get on the call and that it would be filmed. Kyle knew the statement was coming, and do I think maybe they set it up? Sure, but good. They're making a TV show.
Right. We need to see it. It's
we
critical
want that.
content. Yes.
It's critical content,
Yeah.
but I do want to know because when Kyle sits down with Lindsay, he says, like, she's like, oh, did you know about this? He's like, oh, I haven't read the statement yet, but, you know, Amanda told me last night, and Wes texted me like an hour ago or whatever he said. I want to know what Amanda told Kyle was going on that they released a statement. Because we know the whole statement is like, oh, we're vibing, and we're just like seeing what's going on. What did Amanda tell Kyle was happening between her and West? Do you know what I'm saying?
What's interesting is it's hard to answer that question because what Amanda said was happening with her and West to Sierra is, in fact, not what was happening. Like, so was she lying again? Was she downplaying it again? I feel like she was downplaying everything to Kyle.
But that's why I need to know. Was she just like, hey, there's rumors going on about me and Wes. We've been
think.
hanging out. We're going to drop a statement. And everybody was just like, what? Like,
I think,
what
yeah.
did she say?
I guess so. Like, that's what I would guess.
Weird. What did you think about when Andy's like addressing everybody before they actually sit down and West and Amanda are just like,
Chilling.
chilling. Yeah, really chilling.
I'm like seeing people say that it's like her medication. Like something is not right. Is it drugs? Is it medication? Something is really, really not right here.
I've seen people come out, like I think Not Skinny was like, guys, this is not beta blockers. Beta blockers don't make you zone out. They just make you not feel anxious or your heart's not racing or you don't get the shakes from anxiety. Like they
So
don't
what?
make you literally dead-eyed in the face. Like,
Deadpan.
but you know it does probably. I've never done it, but Xanax.
That's what
Like I feel like Tamra Judge took a Xanax one time, one reunion, and she was very like,
But do you think the both of them? Because my theory is that I think Amanda's definitely like on something. I think like we know that West dabbles with other things as well. But I think that Amanda told West to shut the fuck up during
Yeah.
this reunion. Like, do not open your mouth because anything you say will be used against you. And West is so concerned with what the public is going to say. So he would rather just be a mute
Yeah.
than say anything that could be spun against him. So he'd rather just take that fall of like being that weak guy who doesn't say anything because that's what we know West as.
Yep. I don't even think Amanda told him to take that route. I just think that's West.
You think.
Yeah, I think that's just West. Like,
I feel like they
I'm
had a meeting of the minds before this and was like, this is the timeline, this is what we're gonna
yes.
say, and we're not gonna say anything besides what we're asked. Like speak when spoken to, because West is he here? Is he with us? Is there a post?
You know what? I'll get to that later. I saw like an incredible fan theory about all this like timeline stuff.
Okay.
We'll get to it, but I did want to say that Amanda, when Andy was like, "Oh, you guys are very calm right now,"
Yeah.
and then Andy walks out of the room, and Wes and Amanda are like giggling. They're like, Wes was like, "Oh, it's like not so bad," and Amanda's like, "That's nothing yet." Like, the fact that they were calm and they're just like chilling in that room, like at least pretend like
so crazy.
you
No.
feel bad or
They
that
don't.
you're nervous. I really think they think that what they did is like not a big deal, and I think they feel like everybody's overreacting.
100%. I was talking to one of my friends and she was saying that Amanda just has like an attitude.
Yeah.
You don't get to come here and have an attitude and like roll your eyes and say fuck off to Sierra. You don't get to do that. The attitude of it all and like the just
She's
like,
so smug.
Brie, I told you if she was going to apologize, it was going to be like, what? Like, and that's
Yep.
literally what it is. Like, what? We didn't do anything. I'm here to clear up the timeline.
Yeah.
Babes, we don't care about the timeline.
Well, like we do care a lot about the timeline because we want the truth, but
But
I
that's
think
not
for
why
her,
it's wrong. That's
it would
why
be
she's-
more important to make sure your friend knows that like you feel bad
No.
for how you went about things.
No,
and
no.
like you could still stand by wanting to be with your man, sure, but you need to make sure your friend knows that like,
And she's
you
not
feel
doing
bad
that.
that this happened and you are sorry that you didn't own up to it to begin with and like you handled the situation wrong.
No, instead, she is just, I think that their main point of defense is that there is no overlap, there is no affair, and that's what they're going to bat for. And it's like, that's not the focus of what we're here for. We have to talk about the location of it all. Like, we
Yeah.
have to.
Well, I wanted to say that like we were just saying Amanda's overall demeanor is like insane. Like the eye
yeah.
rolls, the scoffing, the deep breaths, a lot of like lip and mouth, tongue action, licking of the lips, and just like a lot of gestures in that sense, probably cotton mouth from whatever she took. But the fact that she starts off saying that like she wants to come to the reunion and she wants to take accountability and she wants to be honest and she wants to apologize, and then immediately when Sierra is questioning her, her immediate defense is that, well, West was there for me all summer. Like, that's not a defense because we literally saw Sierra being like
No.
the best friend anybody could ever hope for.
No, then you should be scissoring with Sierra right now because she was a better friend to you than Wes could ever be.
I saw somebody make such a good point that when I think it was last season on Summer House when Carl said to Sierra, like, kind of professed his love for her and was almost like, would you ever consider give it a chance? And she was like, she said something like, I would feel weird dating my friend's ex-fiance. Like, that's what you do, Amanda. You say, like, okay, if Wes is pursuing you, you say, like, this doesn't feel right. Like, unless this is true love, this doesn't feel right betraying my friend. Like,
On
maybe
so many levels.
Yeah.
For Kyle, for Wes
I know.
too. Like, Kyle was your boy.
Yeah. I don't think
That's-
Wes has any real friends.
No, my best friend's ex, they were breadcrumbing that and flaunting it in our face. You think they give a shart about their best
know.
friend's ex? Not
I
at
know.
all. It's so diabolical. It really is so crazy. And the
It's-
more that we go on, it's like the crazier it gets. I feel like it's any less crazy now.
Yeah.
almost
No, it's
like-
worse.
It's confirming more how bad it was.
Exactly. It's confirming more how worse it was. Let's start with the brunch and then we'll get into like the whole timeline of
Brunch.
everything. There was like this big brunch. There's a picture of, I think I posted it on our timeline that we made of Amanda and Wes at this brunch. They all went to this brunch, I think like as a cast. Like Bailey was there, Kyle was there. I think everybody was there.
Ben.
Ben, and at this brunch, after they filmed the reunion, Bailey and Lindsay were on an episode of Watch What Happens Live. And Bailey said at that brunch, Amanda and Kyle had this big makeout with each other. Like, they made out. It seemed like there was like something going on there. It was like everybody was like kind of weird and confused.
Which is so crazy. Like,
Which is so
you're
crazy.
making out with your husband. How crazy.
And Lindsay said on that Watch What Happens Live appearance, like, how crazy is it that you're using your husband as a decoy for your boyfriend and also to make your boyfriend jealous, like to turn him on, like seeing you make out with your husband. And then for them to say at this reunion that that is when they had their first kiss after that brunch is so, these people are twisted.
Tell me again. This brunch was
March 1st.
March 1st. The
Yeah.
statement came out.
March 31st.
Okay. So that's
Okay, so the brunch was
that's
March
when they're
1st.
claiming they're having their first kiss. That's crazy.
That's when they're claiming.
So we're all agreeing that it's all a lie, correct?
Of course it's live because
Okay.
hold on one
Okay,
second.
just making sure.
Okay, so March 1st was the brunch. But if we recall, on this season of Summer House, Kyle says to West, "You've been spending more time with my wife in the last 6 months than I have." And we know that that's true because Amanda was complaining that Kyle was gone all winter up until June DJing at colleges. So she was theoretically hanging out with West solo one-on-one or with his friends since what do you consider winter? Last February?
Yeah. This is a year plus.
This is a year plus where you're at least like building that connection, getting closer, spending time alone together because your husband's away, building some sort of connection to the point where we see them at the summer,
Physically
like,
touching, yeah.
yes,
And
like
like
they
grabbing
can't,
each other.
very magnetic, like the whispering, the all the touching and the holding. So for them to say that then Summer House films and then you got to March, which was 2 months ago, that was your first kiss, and then you drop a statement 3 weeks later, like, guys,
Oh, and then you have sex
there's no way.
that night.
Yeah,
That you drop the statement.
there's literally no way. And
That's
also,
worse. You guys are
Yeah.
actually making it worse.
You guys are making
fucking
it
be
worse.
honest. Just be honest, and it won't be that bad. Like your lies are worse than the truth.
That's what Jesse said. He was like, guys, really? Like, now is the time
I
to
do
just,
feel bad for Jesse. I really do, because I feel like he's kind of. I don't think he's the Tom Schwartz in this.
I don't think so either. And I don't remember the date, but after, so the rumors on Dumois came out, I think March 5th, that like they were hooking up. And I think right after that, Amanda and Jesse were spotted at brunch together where she was like confirming to Jesse that there was nothing going on. And I think they like posted a picture together. So like they were,
The
and
lies, the lies. Can we go back? I wanted, because you're our timeline queen. When was Sierra texting Amanda, or Amanda was texting Sierra, denying? When was the location turned off? When was
Okay.
that denying?
So Sierra suspected that something was going on with them. I think she says like January 17th because she was asking her to get drinks, called
This
Amanda.
is before the Super Bowl, which is suspected
Yes.
that Sierra and West were hooking up at the Super Bowl. So he's still fiddling and faddling around with the both of them.
Which is why she was probably like on guard, like suspicious, like what the fuck is going on? Why are
Right.
you with Wes? If there was nothing going on with her and Wes, I don't know if she would.
Be so
I don't
hurt.
want to say she wouldn't care as much, but I don't think she would be so inclined to like dive into what's going on.
It wouldn't be the betrayal that it is currently.
Yes, but I think like something was, especially because we said on the last episode that Sarah had this big birthday for her 30th birthday, right at the beginning of January, where her and Wes had a conversation setting boundaries for their friendship, saying like we're not going to hook up with anyone in Bravo. So obviously like maybe that was the end of whatever was going on between them. So then 2 weeks later, you see that your girl is at his house, and like she said, Amanda knows how much that relationship with Wes fucked her up. So still, you're choosing to go have drinks or hang out with Wes instead of me and Mia, who have been building you up, gassing you up, trying to help you like break free from your marriage so you can be this like independent boss bitch. Like, that's crazy. And for while Sierra was talking and saying like, I called you January 17th, I saw your location was at West, and Amanda's shaking her head no, like as if what Sierra's saying isn't the truth. And then to have the audacity to correct Sierra and say, I answered you 30 minutes later.
And
The
Sierra's like,
balls?
yeah, because Mia put you on a group text. To me, this whole thing showed that Amanda does not give a fucking
Yeah.
rip of a shit about Sierra.
Yeah.
Which is so sad because Sierra is so genuine. Like, to me, she really gives vibes that like she is so in touch
In
with
tune.
energy, and like
Yeah.
when she's talking to you and like really giving her all to you, it's so genuine, and like
Yeah.
she's seeing you. She's actually seeing you and talking to you. And Amanda is just fucking nothing burger. Like, you don't give a shit. She calls you, you don't answer. It's your girl's 30th birthday and you don't go.
Yeah.
That's weird. Do you think that she did that because she's like, fuck Sierra? Like, Wes, I know that like you and Sierra have a thing. Like, I don't want to go. Or do you think that, like, I also think that Amanda is just like such a stoner
Yeah.
that she is like hermiting herself because she just likes to smoke weed and like sit in her house and then like has anxiety and doesn't want to leave. Do you know
Well,
what
I think
mean?
it's a mix of that, and I think it's also like she was in love with West, and like being around Sierra probably made her feel uncomfortable.
So how do you
And
think
also,
she
she's not
felt
going to be like
when
approaching
West?
guys because she's in love with West.
How do you think she felt when Wes went to that dinner? Do you think she was like, you go and you set boundaries? Or do you think
Well-
that at that time it was just like, okay, whatever, you can hook up with Sierra too? Like,
Nikki, I didn't think about it till right now, but you're so right. I've said it a million times. I think that Amanda all summer was trying to help Sierra move on from Wes so that she can have him for herself. And I think you're so right, Nikki. Clock it. When West went to Sierra's 30th birthday dinner without her, and they had their big conversation setting boundaries, that was
on Amanda's
probably
behalf.
that was on Amanda's behalf to break himself free for the last time from Sierra, so they could. Nikki, like my brain just exploded. 100%.
It's so obvious he is not into her. Like watching back the Summer House season
Into Sierra.
into Sierra.
Yes. Yeah.
And it's like, why are we all pushing this? He's not into it. But something isn't connecting, because why is she so, like, I'm not saying that Sierra's delusional, because
Yeah.
she's obviously into West for a reason, but I think that what he's showing us on the show is so different than what he shows her behind closed doors. And again, when he is drunk, he is
That's the problem.
all over her.
Like Sierra said, he's fraudulent. Nobody knows him. He's so different off camera. And
But
actually,
yeah, you're so good. You're so fucking good.
I posted a video saying that like West is constantly minimizing his relationship with Sierra, making it seem like she's making it a bigger deal than it was. Meanwhile, he has the same dynamic with Amanda, and now they're like in Italy together. And one of
That's
the
why,
Maddies,
like, if you wanted to, you would. Like, what is it about Amanda? But I think that he's just trapped with her now.
but one of the Maddies made such a good comment. Brittany, like, love you. We're always chatting the DMs. She commented and she was like, no, it's literally like when a guy is always saying like, no, like she's crazy. Like that girl is so crazy. Like that's West about Sierra. Like, no, that girl's crazy for thinking there was something going on between us. It's like, no, she's not
Gaslighting her,
fucking
yeah.
crazy. You're showing her, you're calling her, you're texting her. She's sleeping over your house. You guys are kissing. You're flirting with her. She's not crazy for thinking there was something going on between you. But now that you're not into it, you want us to believe that it was nothing when in the moment it was something. Like she's not crazy for thinking you guys had something going on or you were like rekindling
No,
whatever
'cause
you had 2
something
years ago.
was.
Exactly.
And also, we know at this point that Sierra, it's like, and everybody on the show has said, you're either going to give her your all or you're going to give her nothing. And he wants to have his cake and eat it too.
Yeah.
And eat it too again with Amanda. Like,
Ew.
it's
Well, listen to how crazy it is when you think about just like all the time in between because Sierra was suspicious January 17th. January 19th, 2 days later, is when Amanda and Kyle dropped their statement that they were separating. But we know from in the city that Amanda moved out from Kyle's literally at their 4-year wedding anniversary, which was the end of September. So all of October, all of November, all of December, January, by the time, that's almost 4 months that she's been living separately when they actually dropped their statement that they're separating. And then in between the statement, January 19th, and then in between when we have West's statement, March 31st, after Sierra was suspicious, Amanda and Sierra went on Watch What Happens live together in February, where again, Sierra was hyping Amanda up, saying like, oh, I think Amanda's gonna be the first one to date. Like, oh, she's like in her era, and Amanda, like they're hyping each other up after Sierra was already suspicious about her and Wes. And also in that time frame, Amanda's Marie Claire article drops where again, she's praising Sierra. I couldn't have gone through the summer without her. Like, I just want to be on my own. I'm stepping into a new era.
I would never date anybody in Bravo.
And then again, the statement drops March 5th. A couple days later, she goes on Jason Tartick's podcast and she's like, shut down the rumors. I think that was March 8th or 9th. She went on there to shut down the rumors. She was like, I would never touch a cast member. And it's just like, and at that point, according to Wes and Amanda's timeline, they have already kissed. So they were already hooking up. So now you're denying it to Sierra. You're going out publicly denying it. You're doing everything you can to shut down the rumors, but you're actively together. Why? Why lie? It's just, it's so stupid. Especially if what we really know about the timeline, it's been going on for way longer than March.
Pre-summer.
Pre-summer. That's what I think too. A lot of people are saying like last
Spring,
April.
Spring, summer.
Yeah. Spring, summer. Big time.
Joggers.
Joggers. And I posted that When Did It Start video of the post on June 5th from Amanda and West. And just the fact that they both posted that day and like the stories that they picked were, the songs that they picked for their posts.
Could it be that diabolical? Could it be? Like, they are actually that sick in the head?
I feel like, in the sense, it is very like Raquel, Tom Sandoval, where the sneaking, like they're getting off on the sneaking around. Yeah. They're attracted to the danger and the destruction that their relationship is causing or will cause if it gets found out. It's the chase. It's the secretiveness that's making it so alluring. And now that it's out in the open, like Wes is mad that he has a girlfriend. And Amanda has nowhere else to go except for Wes. So she's like clinging on to him for dear life. Sierra made the point where like Amanda just lets life happen to her. She's not like living life. She's not like taking life by the horns and making decisions. She just lets life happen to her. That's how she got into this relationship with Kyle. She just like slid into Kyle's life, into Summer House, and then that became her life for the last 10 years. So now she's leaving that life behind. And instead of actually being strong and independent and starting your own life for the first time in 10 years, she's leaving it all behind and now she's sliding right into West's life and West's friends and just like joining his life and his family because it's easier than being alone. Like that's the sad part.
She'll have nothing. Katie DeLuca, West's friend. She's at West's family wedding right now in Rome. Yep. The way that she dropped the ball on all of these brand deals that she could have gotten, her bikini, she could have done something huge with cannabis. Like she had all of these opportunities that she just let flop. Like, and why?
Kyle's right. She's lazy. She can't be alone.
I don't want to put it more on Amanda than it is Wes, but I feel like Wes is just like such a fucking dumbass that it's like, okay, like he's just such a fart. Like, yeah, of course he's going to take whatever comes his way. But Amanda, that's bad. You're kind of to blame.
She doesn't understand, though. She doesn't see it that way, which is the problem. And if at any point Amanda does wake up and like snaps back to reality and she realizes like the weight of her decisions and that this was like everything about it was so wrong and so bad, what podcast do you think she's going to go on first for her apology tour?
Call her daddy.
Yeah, it's going to be Call Her Daddy, but it should be Morally Corrupt with Rachel Lindsay.
Oh my God.
Because Rachel Lindsay will
Are you Brianna?
But you know what, Nikki? If she really
If she had
wanted
any
to,
sort of balls or like wanted
yes,
to make
and
an
she wants to
apology,
actually change her image and make an apology, that would be the right call.
she would
But
let
she will make
Rachel
the,
ream her out and just like, but she would never. She
but
would
she would
never.
never. But that's what she needs to do if she ever wakes up and she wants to come back to Earth, is
She
go
would
unmorally
never.
corrupt. Yeah,
Would
she
never.
would never, but
And if you
you never
don't
know.
know, Morally Corrupt is with Rachel Lindsay from The Bachelorette and her co-host, I'm so sorry, I don't,
Callie.
Callie, two badass black women who
Yep.
Amanda would never sit in front of, would never admit to anything. Like, you know what? I think we said this before, but we need Sierra
I
and
know.
Mia to have a podcast. I need those
Yes.
girls on the mic.
I need them on the mic.
That's like the
100%.
giggly squad that we need.
Yeah. But you know what? Like now, Sarah's too busy right now, but
Yeah.
maybe 6 months from now.
But she hangs out with Mia. Like, that's your girl. You're just like,
Totally. But to
you're
put
just,
put out a weekly
I
consistent,
know.
you know, Nikki, it's more than,
I know.
yeah.
You guys,
Don't
it
we know
ain't
it?
easy. It ain't
It
easy.
ain't easy. It's more than we know it. Also, I do want to just say, I do feel bad that Kyle is really getting lost in the sauce of it all. He even
Yes.
brought it up, like, guys, I'm here too. It's not
Hey.
just about Sierra. Like, I do feel so bad that all of the focus is on the betrayal to Sierra when it is just as much as a betrayal to Kyle. But I think that it's a little different because Kyle was not so nice to Amanda, that it's not like people are always like rooting for them to stay together. We were
Yeah.
kind of like happy, not happy, but kind of expecting the relationship to come to an end at a point that it just feels different. Also, I think Kyle's handled everything so differently. He seems like giddy about
Yeah.
it. That it's
It
like
also seems like
saving his business.
yeah, it's a huge betrayal on Kyle. However, it seems like the lying as we
Yeah.
know it is happening to Sierra. Like,
Yes.
she's the one reaching out to Amanda. I haven't heard of Kyle's like suspicions or accusations towards Amanda. I've only heard about Sierra's and Amanda denying that to Sierra, which
It's such a good point.
again in the city maybe we'll get more, maybe we won't, which I don't know how, if in the city is being filmed at the time when things are kind of starting, how we're not gonna see
Yeah.
any of it. I
don't
don't
know.
know.
Also, let's get to the Watch What Happens Live of it all, because Lindsay calls West out saying that like you act, or Sierra maybe called him out saying like you actively have had a girlfriend this whole time. And then West talks about how, oh, it wasn't a girlfriend, it was just a girl that I'm seeing.
Aren't they all?
Aren't they all, Nikki? And Wes is so indirect that he thinks that's enough of a defense. Like, oh well, like we said, oh maybe
No.
you never said the word girlfriend or
If you
something,
are
but
putting your peen in somebody, it actually means something to people. Like he just does that. Like just because like
Yep.
he thinks he could just like fuck whoever he wants and like because he doesn't put a label on it that's okay, that's not his girlfriend. That's not the way it works. You're actually a dog.
no, and that's exactly why he thought Sierra wouldn't be getting mixed messages, because he wasn't putting his P in her V. He thought that that was enough,
Yeah.
that she would know that that meant he wasn't serious. It's like, that's not how it works. That's literally, and Lindsay even said like, Wes, what do you think is stronger, an emotional connection or a physical one?
That emotional one?
Yeah. Duh, you freaking
dumbass.
idiot. Anyway, they call out that Wes has a girlfriend, Miha, and that when he was on Watch What Happens Live on March 24th, he wore a tie that she made and spent the night with her that night. And then a week later is when Amanda and West drop their statement that they are doing whatever they're doing. And then after that is when they sleep together for the first time. And the cast asks Amanda, like, did you know about Miha? And she goes, we had a long conversation about it. But like, everything they're saying is so contradictory, because they're saying like, it just happened, you can't help what happens. But then meanwhile, in 1 week, West goes from having a girlfriend to now putting out a statement with Amanda to sleeping with her for the first time. Like, what's the statement?
That's why it's embarrassing for Amanda and it's all just worse on Amanda because West is being honest. Yeah, I guess if you guys had a conversation about it, you knew it. And where is your self-respect? Where is your dignity?
Yeah.
Where is any self-worth to be like, no, it's me
I'm not
or
good with
Miha.
that.
Me
Yeah.
or Miha.
Well, the Instagram account,
Miha's gorgeous, by the way. Have you
and
seen
she's
her?
like funny and cool. Of course, like Wes. I mean, he had Dara, he had Sierra. Now he pulls like funny,
He
gorgeous,
fucking
cool
pulls.
girls.
He
But
pulls.
the Instagram account, Face Reality 16, they posted a theory that they think that when Mia made that comment to Amanda and said, Amanda, what are you even doing? You went from being a wife to one of West's side bitches. What's really going on?
Hell
They
yeah.
posted a theory that they think when Mia said that to Amanda, that triggered Amanda so much because you see if you watch the scene over again, Amanda's face goes fucking blank. She looks in the camera and she looks like livid, like so pissed because in Amanda's mind, she's probably like, I'm not a side bitch. I'm the
I'm
girl
the
that he's gonna
bitch.
change. I'm the bitch. I'm the girl that he's gonna change for. I'm the girl that locked the guy down that
We
doesn't want
saw
to
how
be
that
tied
happened
down.
with Kyle.
Exactly. So, but in Amanda's mind, that's probably what she thinks. So to be called a side bitch, it's like you said, no, I'm the bitch. So she was so triggered by that comment that when they brought up Miha and how West was sleeping with Miha a week before they dropped the statement, she didn't want to look like a side bitch, and that's why when Andy asked, when did you guys sleep together? West was about to answer the question, and Amanda cuts him off and goes, after the statement. And West looks so shocked, looks at
Brie.
Amanda, and looks so shocked that she said that. And then West is mute for the rest of the reunion. Because I
Oh my God,
think
stop. I have to go back and watch it this second.
you have to go back and watch. Everybody go back and watch. I think he's so thrown off that she said that. And that now he's like
And she's like,
panicking because
I
she went
didn't
off
give it,
script.
right. I didn't give it up before
Yep.
because I have self-respect.
I have self-respect, so I waited until we dropped our statement, and so everybody know I was that bitch.
When
until
was
I
she
became that
spotted
bitch.
naked in his apartment?
Before they dropped the statement, which we learned in the leaked audio. This exactly contradicts what she's
Everything.
saying that they
She's a
slept
liar.
together after.
Her pants are
Because
on
the
fire.
reason why in the leaked audio we heard the reason why they dropped the statement was because there was photos of them in an intimate scenario that was being used as blackmail. But they also said in the leaked audio they didn't see the photos. But what were you guys doing? Cuddling naked?
No, yeah, totally. Like, you
Like
were just like cooking eggs naked? I don't think so. Watching fucking a
Amanda
show?
definitely doesn't cook.
Hey,
But yeah, so it just contradicts everything. And I do hope that a lot more, like, there's still a lot more that I want to see for the rest of the reunion. And Kyle did say, I saw yesterday or something like that, that he said, like, oh, for like, I wake up in part 2 and 3, like, I mentioned it all basically.
thank God.
So, and also when they did the upfronts for NBC, they played a clip for the preview of the reunion. And the preview was, I think it was like Ben, Sierra, Kyle, Jesse, all huddled together talking about a timeline. So like I don't think they're gonna like let off their neck. I think they're gonna throw everything they can, all their proof,
We
receipts,
still have two
screenshots.
parts.
Yeah, I think they're gonna throw out everything that they have and try to corner them as much as they can. And I don't think that Amanda and Wes are going to succumb and tell the truth, but I think they're gonna give it their best shot. I
Okay.
hope.
What did you think about Sierra's read at the end of the episode?
Oh my God. Just spot on.
Like,
Sierra
she was
saying,
not too harsh, right? Kyle
no,
was
oh
like
my
too
God.
harsh. Like, put on the gas, put it on.
Wait,
Yeah.
which is rich coming from Kyle saying too harsh when we've literally seen Kyle tell his wife to
Fuck
like
you.
fuck off, you're lazy, you have no motivation, you have no drive, you don't do anything, you're a mess. Like you've literally
You know
spoken to
why
your
though?
wife way worse than what
I
Sierra just said to her in that moment.
I feel like it's almost like a mirror on himself, and like
Yeah.
he's embarrassed. Like,
Yeah.
it's a
Well, and
reflection on him. Like, yeah, like
exactly.
she did this to me too. So like I'm kind of a bystander piece of shit that like,
Yeah. He like took a stray in that one.
yeah.
So it, like hurt him probably a little bit too,
Yeah.
not just but what Sierra said about Manda is so true. Like she is the perfect girl for Wes because she's not going to stand up for herself.
Clearly.
She's too weak. She's not independent. She's just going to sit around at home or do whatever he wants to do to make him happy, and then eventually they'll break up.
But I don't
Or he'll
like kind of like you said, like I think Amanda's putting it all into West right now and they're like into smoking together. I really think she's such a big stoner and that makes her a hermit and not want to leave her house, and I don't think that's who West is. Like I think West likes
no.
to go out and likes to drink And I think Amanda is putting on that mask right now to like go out and have fun, but that's not really who she is. And
Just
she's
like she did
gonna,
with Kyle.
yeah,
It's the same. She's
it's the
repeating the same
same exact
behavior.
thing.
If
Yeah.
not, West is worse.
How long are we giving them? Because
Until part three airs.
you think you're
Oh
still
my God.
standing by your theory
Yes,
of
yeah,
they're at a
they're a
wedding
bachelor
together right
couple.
now in Rome,
I know, but
though.
I think it's just like there's no, you don't think West has the ick?
Totally. Of course I do. He doesn't want a wife.
100%. Yeah, like he's like, oh shit, it's not fun anymore. Now it's serious and people are mad at me. I don't want to do this. Like,
Yeah.
I think he's so
Now he has to
over it
lock in.
already. I
Yeah.
know. And he doesn't want to. And I just think Amanda's going to be too, like, naggy and annoying. I also saw somebody say, like, Amanda keeps saying, like, you can't choose how you like. You can't choose how you like. And Amanda, like, didn't choose West. West chose her, but she can't make any decisions for herself. So instead of
Yeah.
realizing it's not the right move, now she's just like seeing it through because she can't do it. Like, she can't make any decisions. She's like, oh, I guess this is my life now. Now
Does
I'm
she
with
have
West.
siblings?
I think she has a younger brother, but she
Yeah,
just keeps
she
like
gives like
bratty, never been told no. I've
I
never
just
been
would love to
wrong
know what her parents are. Obviously,
thinking.
that's your daughter, so you're like supporting
Yeah.
her, but at the same, like, are you welcoming of West, or are you trying to steer her in a direction of like reel it in?
Imagine you go from Kyle, who was already kind of like a party boy, cheated on her.
But
They had all
also,
their issues. Now you go to
where does their
West.
relationship lie with Kyle? Like, I'm sure they
Kyle
have
said,
some sort of relationship with him, and they're probably kind of sorry for him.
yeah, Kyle said regardless of what people have seen on TV, he actually had like a really good relationship with her parents.
I
And he
can
said that
imagine,
like
yeah,
her dad was in New York City recently and like DM'd Kyle and they were chatting. I think, yeah, they're probably like, fuck, maybe Kyle wasn't so bad.
yeah. And like,
I don't know.
also though, to note, Kyle was that bad. Like,
I was gonna say to see your daughters being told like
Kyle
you're a
was
bitch,
not a
fuck you.
husband
Yeah.
father material, in
No,
all
he's better
fairness.
husband now in their demise than he was when they were together.
Where were you, Kyle?
Yeah, where were you? I do just want to real quick touch on that KJ opening up about being going
Huge.
to a hospital and also just like acknowledging how much his relationship with Sierra and Mia is so real, like in his
The
life and how
three of
important it is
them,
to him.
it's really beyond, like beyond special. That is, I was even just thinking Mia and Sierra, those are sisters. Those are
Yeah, those are
blood
sisters.
sisters. That is,
Yeah. No, and
that's a
KJ's their little
bond.
brother.
Yeah, the three of them have a really, really special bond.
I know. So I don't know if KJ is going to stay on reality TV, but I'm happy that through this, he at least found Mia and Sierra
Yeah,
because those girls are meant to be in his life. And I think that they are going to be in
it's
each other's
crazy.
lives forever. And also, we've never seen somebody be so open, so vulnerable, and just come right out with their struggles and be so honest about their mental health. Like, ever like
No.
that from a man on reality TV. And I'm sure it was so hard
And a
for him,
man
but
of color,
yeah, exactly. And you know
even
that there's at
bigger.
least one person watching that related to him and was like, wow, if he's going through that too, maybe I should get help too, like KJ got help.
No, he 100% saved people's lives. Like,
Yeah.
that is huge. It's just representation. It's so brave to share
Yeah.
that. We just like, could you love him more?
No, I couldn't.
And also, you're on your way up. Like, you have everything, right? You're this hot model, you're a skateboarder, you're on reality TV, you have these
This
friends. Like,
hot new girlfriend.
you could still feel so down.
Yeah.
And like, I just hope that he's in a better place now
Yeah.
and that he got the help that he needs. Like, that was really brave of him to share. We love KJ in this
We
house.
love KJ. There's all these rumors swirling that him and Dara broke up.
No, but he
I
just
know.
released that song, My Little Thing.
I know. And I want to say, like, if they did break up,
That's also okay too.
it also could be that, like, there's a lot going on right now. It's probably
Totally.
very overwhelming for Dara and KJ together and separately. And if they need to take space to figure out whatever is going on, like, they deserve that space. let's just let them breathe for a minute, you know?
Totally. No judgment. Like, it's
Yeah.
fine. They're both good people. And, like,
We don't
this
need an
isn't to,
announcement.
no, and it's not to say, like, oh my God, they jumped into it too quick. We knew it.
No,
Like, no, it's actually fine. They were the most normal couple on the show. This
totally.
happens. It's
Yes.
okay. Hoping the best for everybody, genuinely.
What do you think about the whole Bailey and Ben thing of it all? Like, the internet is so torn as usual. People think that Ben, it's like so not a big deal. Bailey was overreacting, and other people are like, yes, Bailey, get it, queen, read that man to filth. He doesn't respect women. I just kind of like, I'm like, eh.
I kind of feel the same. Like, I feel like Bailey, good for you, girl. Like, pop
Yeah.
off, say your piece. Ben was kind of a dick.
I think
However,
Ben is
Ben,
just like bro code guy. He does like
right,
women's feelings he can't comprehend. He can only understand men. That he's just like Bailey's right. He just like brushes it off. He
totally.
thinks assume that they're wrong. Like she's not wrong, but like Ben is like not worth it to try to get through to him.
Same. Does Sabrina come on the reunion at all?
No, but she posted a statement after part one and was like, "Oh, like Ben is so great. Like he loves his mom and whatever."
Okay, cool. Say less.
Say less. Oh
Genuinely.
man. Okay, so anything about the reunion before I get to just a couple bolts that I want to see from the next parts?
No, I just wanted to know, like, what'd you think of, because Mia's just facial expressions gave it all to me. I feel like everybody did a very good job
Yeah.
of letting Sierra stand her ground while also chiming in and helping her when needed. But
I feel like Lindsay did an incredible job, in part one at least, not overstepping and making really good points when they needed to be made. Her and Mia are saying it all with their facial expressions, and
oh, I
also I
love
think
them
that
next to each other. Gold.
gold, and they're also speaking up when things need to be said. Like no one's as of now, no one has like overstepped, talked
Completely
out of
agree.
turn. Whenever someone said anything, it's like so valuable and things that needed to be said. And like everyone's doing a great job
Yes,
right now
I
on Team
agree. I
Sierra.
think Sierra is holding her own. Nobody is overstepping. I think Amanda could do more. Wes could do more. I
Yeah,
feel so bad for Jesse. This man just
yeah,
like needs to cry.
I know. He made such a good point at the beginning when Andy asked how he was. He was like, I just feel like we're mourning the loss of this group as we knew it. And that's
Yeah.
exactly what's happening. Like,
That is
that's,
so
yes.
sad. Like, imagine really that's your best friend. Like,
Yeah.
Wes was his best friend. Amanda was his girl. Sierra was his girl. They were, this relationship of this house is so unique to really anything I feel like we've
Yeah.
seen on Bravo. This is a special dynamic of people and it's forever changed.
But you know what? Like we said, on to bigger and better. They don't need them because Jesse just posted a video today promoting a new single he has coming out. And it was like him, Bailey, Levi, and Kyle on a boat for Amazon ad or whatever. And like they look like they're having a great time.
I
So I
hope
think
Kyle
that
comes back to Summer House.
I think he will. So I do think that the group, as they know it, has changed, but I think it's going to be stronger
It's
for it.
for good.
And
For
everybody, it's
good.
like brought everybody together.
They will be changed for
For
good.
good. Exactly.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, so one thing that I need to be addressed in part two and three is I need the Brianna chicken fry Super Bowl
Absolutely.
reveal to be mentioned because that was February 8th, where Brianna Chicken Fry told Dave Portnoy
They've
that
done
she
been
already
hooking
knew,
up.
yeah, she already knew that West and Amanda were a thing. I need that to be mentioned. We need to see Jesse's timeline. He brought note cards of a timeline, and we need to, like, I want to hear what he wrote down. I need his timeline.
Wow.
Like
Wow.
he took it out and then he put it back. Like it wasn't. We have to circle jerk back to that. I
Totally.
also need Andy to ask Kyle and the cast if they were suspicious of them during the summer because looking back on this season, there was so much canoodling and I need all the whispering to be addressed. I just need the mirror to be held to their face. Like, did you guys watch the season? You're
Right. The
really gonna sit here and
grasping, the
tell us
holding.
nothing was going on?
Right. Why was Kyle were the fuck yous warranted by
Yeah.
Kyle?
Yeah. And the breadcrumbing. We need Amanda
They're
and
never gonna admit it.
Wes to be
Never.
asked about the breadcrumbing. We need them to be asked about all their Instagram posts, all of
They will
Amanda's
not.
Instagram posts with all the somber songs, all the weird texts, all of her weird subliminal messaging, and all the pictures of her and Wes. Like that needs
Broke
to
my
be
wedding
addressed.
vows.
Yes, broke my wedding vows. We need all that to come up. And I need to know if they're in love. Like, what's their answer to that?
Yeah.
Do you love each other?
Period.
Because if not, what are we doing here? Why?
Dude. Mm,
Okay. Anything else for the reunion?
no.
Okay, well, guys, like we said, we put it at the beginning.
Yes.
We know it's Monday.
We'll be back
We'll be back.
before
If
you
you're
know
listening
it.
to this on a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, listen to this first. Come back on Thursday. Listen to our recap of part 2, and you have it all in tandem. Don't fret. And if you don't want to hear it, skip ahead, check the timestamps, and let's get into some news real quick.
Let's. I'm so excited.
Okay, these are going to be quick, rapid fire. I texted Nikki that, like, the news for this week are just, like, weird things or just things I saw, headlines that I need her opinion on. The first one, I just wanted to acknowledge that Sierra Miller is going to be in Shabuzi's new music video for his new single titled
Okay.
Cowgirl that's coming out this Friday, the 5th.
If you did not see the clips, you guys, it is so fucking sickening.
Sickening.
Sierra looks insane. Like
Never looked, I mean, she always looks gorgeous, but this is really another level of
her hair.
gorgeous. Yeah, obsessed.
Oh my God, her outfit. She
Yeah.
is just like cowboy boots, giant, beautiful afro.
Well,
Oh
that's
my
her
God.
vibe, cowgirl. Like, that's her.
Oh my God. Sickening. Like I just
Sickening.
love.
I need to know, how did this happen? Was
did it
this
happen?
Sierra's team that are just slaying the game, keeping her booked and busy? Is somebody on Shabuzi's team watching Summer House and they're like, you need to get this girl in the video?
That's where I'm going.
Or did Shabuzi see Sierra? Because she's like all over the internet and everything. Did he see her and was like, I have to have her in my video. She's perfect. Like,
Probably.
how-
One of the latter two. Like I don't think Sierra's team
Yes.
needs to do much reaching out.
They
I
asked
think that
her.
they're overfloweth with offers.
Also, do you want to know the best part about this Shabuzi song and Sierra being in the music video?
What?
This is probably going to be a huge hit and maybe one of the songs of summer. And anytime West and Amanda hear this fucking song,
They're gonna
think of Sierra.
fucking shaking her ass and kicking her boots.
They're going to be in the airport going to Rome. They're going to hear this song playing 7 times back to back to back. Everywhere they go, this song is going to follow them. And I hope it does. And I hope they never forget what they've done and how Sierra is already light years beyond where they will ever reach in their life.
Sierra is just so hot. It's literally not even funny.
I know.
She just posted I think Lindsay posted a video of her, Yvonne, who is her best friend who's
On
in the city, and Sierra, and like, wow. They
Perfect.
Pablo Escobar.
Yes.
And like Lindsay fine, Yvonne fine. Sierra comes in. She does this little tongue thing. Oh,
No, it's not normal.
she is that motherfucking. You are
She's
who
that
you think
bitch.
you are.
Yep.
You are who you think you are.
And like even more beautiful that we know who she is as a person. Like
Seriously.
genuine, real. She's
Like
just
a
that bitch.
beautiful. She's
Yeah.
more beautiful on the inside than on the outside. Like if that's
Truly.
even humanly possible.
I know. So true. Okay, I just wanted to acknowledge that because
We just want to like
and
fangirl so hard for Sierra.
yeah, exactly.
If it wasn't
this,
clear.
This next bit of news is what I've been dying to ask you the most. I don't know if you saw any clips of this, but Khloe Kardashian had Tristan Thompson on her podcast. And there's been a lot of clips going viral. One of them being that she asked Tristan, like, when he was cheating on her, like, did he feel bad in the moment or did he feel bad later? And
I did not see that. I thought you were going to ask me about the vasectomy.
oh, I am. That's coming next. But I just want to say with the cheating,
What did he
like,
say?
he said like, yeah, no, I think he said he didn't feel bad about it in the moment, but then he
I would
did feel
hope
bad
not,
about,
like-
but he was like young and he knows, like, whatever. His answer was like so stupid, like gave
Not
her
that young,
nothing.
babes.
But I'm glad you saw the other clip. The other viral clip going around is that Khloe made Tristan get a vasectomy so that he can't have, so there's no other baby mamas out there because, including Khloe, he has 3 baby mamas. But she assured the audience, we have 2 frozen embryos. So if they want to have children together, they can, like, if she wants to give her kids another sibling and Tristan's the dad, like, she can have another kid
Obsessed.
technically with him. And also that he froze sperm in case he gets married one day and wants to like have a child with his wife, like he can do that.
Fair enough.
Nikki,
Like,
I wanted to
what
ask,
more could you want?
do you think that that's like really crazy and
Not at
controlling, or
all.
do you think it's so valid?
Not at all, you piece of shit. Like, you need to have your dick chopped off. Like, get, what's that called? Castrated? Like, that was nice of her. I'd consider that nice. What do
I
you
was like,
think?
that's a little
No,
controlling. I
she's
get where she's coming
Chloe
from.
fucking Kardashian.
No,
Fair enough. Like, you
fair
have
enough.
frozen sperm if you have a wife, and
Yeah.
Tristan will eat poop for Chloe. Like,
Yeah.
anything that Chloe says to do, he will do. Yeah, that's responsible. I understand.
Yeah.
Like,
It is
you don't
responsible for him. Like he can't clearly he has a problem. He can't help himself.
totally. And,
Like
like,
not
you
that it's a
don't,
problem, but he's single, okay? He can do whatever he wants. But he's not being safe and protecting himself from getting people pregnant
and he
is
could
I
have
think
said
her
no.
point.
He
Yeah.
could say no if he wanted to. She didn't say, like, you have to. But, like,
I
she
think she gave
definitely,
him somewhat of an ultimatum where he
totally.
really couldn't say no.
But he could
I mean,
have
you do
if he
always
didn't
you
care.
have free will.
Right,
Yeah.
if he didn't care, like, totally. And, like,
Yes.
you know what? Thank you, Chloe. You should be thanking him, Nick Cannon.
You're oh my
But,
God,
like,
Nick
she
Cannon.
doesn't want
Yeah,
other
she doesn't want to
siblings, like,
be
with her
Mariah
kids.
Carey.
She doesn't want to share that. And totally,
Totally.
like, I get that. I'm all about that. Good for you, Chloe.
Nikki, so funny. Okay, this next quick story is that there's another viral video going around of Cynthia Erivo. She was doing one of those like quick silly little interviews, I think for Variety. They were giving her lyrics or phrases and she had to say what's that from of her work, and they kept giving her ones from Wicked. And she said, "We're really trying to get one from Wicked. Do you mind if we do another question that isn't about Wicked? I feel like we've spent the last 2 years talking about Wicked, and I think we have the opportunity to start talking about something else." And then she goes on to say, "I love Wicked, but I've talked about it ad nauseum." Like she's setting a
Oh,
boundary. She doesn't want to talk about Wicked anymore. She's making it clear she wants to move on. Do you understand
wow.
where she's coming from? Do you think that that's valid? Or do you think like we're sorry, this is a big project. It was
No,
everybody's life, and you just have to talk about it for the rest of your life, whether you like it or not. Like, what
I
do you
kind
think?
of
Like the
no, I kind of think you have to talk about it for the rest of your
yeah,
life. And if not for the rest of your life, like, it's not that far ago. Like, it was
yeah,
on my airplane ride for via JetBlue, like, Wicked Part
yeah,
2, watching it. We had zero promo for Part 2, so we already had stopped talking about it during Part 1. Don't hate where you came from.
yeah.
Ari and
But I think her
Cynthia.
point is like like she didn't come from there. Like she was famous before Wicked, and she's done a lot of work before Wicked. So for her, like Wicked is just a thing
A
on her
blip.
resume. But for us, it's
But
life. Like it
also,
was everything. It was a huge moment.
they made it seem, remember when Ari was like, I will protect Glinda,
Yeah,
like, I will honor her with everything. Like, you guys put your ussy into that, and you made
yeah,
us believe that this was like the love affair of a century. Like, okay, you reeled us in, and now we're here. So we're going to
yeah.
keep talking about it.
Yeah, we're gonna keep talking about it. I see where she's coming from, like trying to set that boundary. I get how it's
Totally.
so annoying. Like you just want to
Totally.
move on. And I think that she had a lot of negative experiences from the Wicked press tour. Just like I think a lot of like bad feedback. People were picking apart their bodies and the
Well,
way
let's
that they
talk about it
looked.
then.
And I think that for her, she's just like, can we just not? I'm here to talk about something else. Can I just have one interview without talking about Wicked? But I do also think that like you
Wicked
kind of have to
was,
talk about Wicked.
Wicked isn't just like nothing. Like, this was our life for 3 years. Like, before, during, and after. Like,
Yeah.
what?
It was
We
a
gotta,
moment in history for sure.
we have
Yeah,
to talk about it. And I need
I
to know,
know.
like, where her and Ari stand, because something ain't right. Something ain't
That's a
right
big
there.
one. I know. But I've said this before. Ari's the next story. That is so Ari. She is so hot and heavy with
Hmm.
whoever is in front of her in the moment. And then I feel like when whatever separates them, she really does. It's kind of like very out of sight, out of mind.
Who is it now for her?
I don't know. That's a big question. Speaking of Ari, she had a new single. Ariana Grande had a new single that just dropped on Friday. It's called Hate That I Made You Love Me. There
Okay.
has been so much discourse.
Why?
Did you
Because
listen to it?
I did. And I
What
thought it
did you
was
think?
great. I loved it. I thought
Okay.
it was old Ari. Like, let's
Yes,
go. R&B, like, old Ari vibes.
Nikki.
Yeah, like
People are being so insane about this single. So first of all,
saying what? Like you
Vulture,
said there was so much discourse. I'm like,
yeah.
con what?
Okay, let me tell
Okay,
you. So Vulture put out an article saying that this is Ariana Grande's one of her worst singles she's ever put out.
you're
They
lying.
said, no, one of the worst singles she's ever put out. They did say, in particular, the worst single she ever put out was Problem. I got one less problem without ya. That song, they said that's the worst one she ever dropped.
Oh my God,
Anyway,
no, it's not. Like fine. It was fine for
it
the times. Like
totally fine. And they said in this article that this feels like a snooze compared to most of the songs that have launched her album campaigns, making it one of her
no
worst
way,
lead singles yet. Yeah.
not a snooze at all. I
Yeah,
thought it was fun.
I think it's fun too, but it gets even crazier, Nikki. So some of her insane fans wrote this like letter to Ari,
A
like
Morgan
addressing her.
letter.
They wrote a Morgan letter to Ari, and I just like wrote down a couple lines. I'm not gonna read the whole letter, but basically they're saying that they feel like they're disappointed in her, and that the Pedal Era, which is the name of her album, the Pedal Era doesn't feel creative or personal, and that it feels overly commercialized and AI generated. And the letter said that they think that Pedal should be scrapped and reworked into something fresher, riskier, and more authentic.
Off of one release
This is from
single.
her fans. Yeah,
From
off
one
of one
dingle.
single. Yes, and you want to know what's so ironic about that?
Please.
Is that a lot of people believe that this song is a message to her fans. Like her toxic fandom. It's like, I hate that I made you love me because now you won't fucking let me live my life. Like leave
Ooh.
me alone. And the reason why some people believe that is because some of the lyrics, specifically the bridge, says, "Is it really my fault? You all gave me your hearts on your own accord." I don't think so. And then another one that people think is a big nod is that she says, "You studied my crown and you borrowed my body." Because people literally like impersonate her. So it's like, okay, you studied me, you became me, and now you're turning on me because you don't agree with something that I've done. It's not my fault you guys were obsessed with me.
Also, we were all mad about her being so Glinda and like, where's Ari? And when she did like that one part in that song, oh my God,
Oh,
in the
in Wicked,
beginning,
yeah, she's like, huh.
yeah, and she was like, huh.
Yeah.
Like we all wanted old Ari, and now we got it, and now we're mad.
Yeah,
Don't you
no,
feel
of
like it was
course.
giving old Ari?
Yes, it was giving very this isn't an Ariana Grande song, but she was on the song Save Your Tears by the Weeknd. Save your tears for
Oh,
another
yep,
day.
yep.
Just like the sound of the song, I was like, oh, this sounds like familiar. People were so upset that she wasn't going to put out new music. So she puts out new music and you guys are
And we're
fucking
mad.
complaining. And which is her point. It's like, okay,
Disrespectful.
she's like, I hate that I made you love me. I didn't even try that hard. It's not my fault. This is
Yeah,
your issue. It's not my problem.
so true.
So sorry. Um, so yeah, I just wanted to chat about that. I'm proud of you for listening to the song and doing your
Annoying.
homework.
Yeah, and like liking it. Do you like it?
I do like it. I mean, I
I'm
love Ari.
actually excited for this album. I feel like we might be getting a bit of an old Ari.
I think so too. We're gonna get some bops, some
Not
pop
mad.
bops. Yeah,
And you
not
know,
mad about
John
that.
loves Ari, my husband. That's like
Oh,
his we used to play darts in our garage and
yeah.
Seven Rings. When that
Oh my
came on, he'd
God.
be like, "Ooh, my song's on. I'm gonna get a bullseye."
So freaking good. So
So
good.
good.
The last just like funny bit of news I wanted to share with you is that I just thought this was silly. Nick Jonas did like a fun little interview with Paul Rudd for the Rolling Stone. Paul Rudd asked him like, "Oh, if you could be on like a reality show or whatever, like which one would you pick?" And he said, first of all, he gave honorable mention to Below Deck, like he just loves Below Deck. But he
Wow.
said, realistically, if he could be on a competition show, he would want to be on The Traitors.
Like I was gonna say, it has to
And
be.
then
Get him on.
a producer chimed in was like, "Oh, would you want to be a traitor or faithful?" And he said, "Obviously a traitor because he broke up the Jonas Brothers. He is a traitor for
Ooh, and
life."
he kind of would be. Like I was like, okay, Nick, like you're kind of like
Totally.
farty, like not a good trader, but he does have it in him. He's a little diabolical.
Totally. Unless they do like a real celebrity cast where the money is donated to charity, I don't think this could
Yeah.
ever happen. But you want to know what could happen?
What?
the youngest Joe Bro, Frankie Jonas, the fourth bonus Jonas,
The
could
boner
get on
joner.
Traders just like Dylan Efron, Zac Efron's brother did, and he can get that whole edit. Like, let's get Frankie in the spotlight.
And then you know what? Let's get his ass on Dancing with the Stars and
Oh
let's
my
get Nick and Joe and
In the
Kevin in the
audience.
audience.
100%. If they don't get him, if they don't get the Frankie, the fourth bonus Jonas on the Traders, like it truly a missed opportunity. Like
Can we
this
please
is your
call him the
sign.
boner joner?
If they don't get Frankie the boner Joner on Traders, they're dumb. They really have
You're
to.
dumb.
Oh, that was all I had for news, but one thing that I wanted to circle jerk back on was that I talked about how the Kevin Hart roast was so bad a couple weeks
Yeah.
ago, and that noticeably missing was Nikki Glazer. And I don't know where she said this, but she said she's so happy she missed the Kevin Hart
Because
roast.
it
Like after,
stunk ass.
yeah, after watching it, she's like, "Wow, I'm so glad that I turned it down, that I was like busy, I couldn't go because Kevin
Wow.
asked her and she was like filming something else."
That would
And
have to
she,
be it because she was a huge
yeah,
part of the show. Like, why would she not make it? And
which
she's a
was
huge
right
part of the
before the roast.
roast.
Exactly. But she's like, "Wow, I'm so glad that I missed that one." And she said specifically, like, there was a lot of racist jokes, and she was like, they didn't even make sense. Like,
Mm.
if you're gonna go there, it has to come back. Like they
No, it
weren't
was the
funny. They were just
floppio.
fucking mean. Yeah, it was floppio. It was crazy. But I thought it was
It
funny that
was
she acknowledged her
flaccid West
absence.
Wilson nudes.
It was the Wes Wilson nudes. Also, we didn't even say earplay.
Earplay. Tell me, like, what the fuck
Lobe
was he talking about?
porn. Again,
The two,
West
Amanda and West, were doing ear stuff? Like, what?
No, Wes was saying when Sierra brought up that him and Wes, like, their makeout at the end of the summer, he was like
Oh,
he was
it
like,
was just
"Oh
ear
yeah, that
stuff.
was just like a bit of ear play." Again, minimizing their relationship, saying, "Oh, it wasn't like a serious hookup. We were just like licking
Doing
each other's ears."
fucking licking lobes.
Yeah, just a little lobe porn. I was like, "Okay." But that's how you're going to downplay it by saying like, "Oh, it wasn't that big of a deal. It was just like ear stuff." Fucking twat.
Ear stuff.
Okay, let's get into some TV recs because we've already
Okay.
been here for so long, and this is the segment I'm most excited to talk to you about because
So excited.
while you were in Mexico,
Tell me it
I
all.
started two
Mention it
shows.
all.
I started two shows that I am so locked in. I can't
I
wait to
need to.
talk about them.
Okay, please.
First one, Off Campus, which
I
I
need
was
to. I
wrecking
need
for
to.
weeks without watching it. Nikki,
No, I've seen and like I need to watch my porn. Like I need to get in.
I'm really savoring it. I have like a 2 or 3 episodes left because I don't want it to end. And people are, they're comparing it to the likes of The Summer I Turned Pretty.
Heated
Sure.
rivalry
Heated rivalry, but for me, it's not heated. The only heated rivalry connection
is
is like
hockey.
hockey. Yeah. But the reason why I can get into this and not The Summer I Turned Pretty is because like they're in high school and The Summer I Turned Pretty. At least we're in college here. I
We're
can
of
feel a
age.
little, yeah, we're of age. I can feel a little less, uncomfortable about
They're
lusting
fucking
after.
hot.
No, and they're hot. And
Like they're men. They're not boys.
yeah,
Are they
they're
boys on
hot.
the show though? Because I've
No,
seen them on the carpet and they're like men.
in real life, they're like in their mid to upper 20s.
I'll take
Yeah,
it.
I'll take it. Those frontal lobes are well developed. But there was, I guess, a lot of drama. Gen Z was really upset because the actress that plays Hannah, and also I
Okay.
was going to say I like it better than The Summer I Turned Pretty because the main actresses are like not annoying. Like they're so
Okay.
cute, they're so fun. To me, Belly was like insufferable, like
Belly.
so
Yeah,
annoying. These
I've heard
girls are
about
like
Belly.
they are so cute and so funny. But the main actress is, at the time they filmed it, she was 18. And the guy that's playing, like her guy, I think was 28. And like Gen Z is like really upset.
Oh babe.
I bet.
Check into our millennial trauma podcast about 4 episodes ago where we talk about all the inappropriate
And those were
connections.
real relationships. So this is like for a show.
It's
Yeah.
okay. And I saw her. She like went on an interview and was like, "No, I
She's
never
like, I'm
felt
fine.
uncomfortable. Like I
Yeah.
felt so good. It was like an awesome time. Like she's good, guys.
She's good. She's fine. I just thought that was funny. Anyway, I don't want to like, I was going to say it. I don't want to ruin the show for you.
Don't.
No,
I'm
I'm
gonna
not going to
watch it.
spoil anything, but I don't want to. But the main character reminds me of somebody,
Who?
my
Say
husband.
it. Really?
Well, like Andrew
And
has
you
like
love
the
him?
curly hair. Yeah, I love him so much. Not his personality, but like
He's
he's like a
hot.
big buff man with curly hair. My husband does style his hair a little bit better than Graham. And then
Ooh,
also, ironically, the guy that plays Graham's dad is Steve Howie, who you know
reminds you
is
of
the
Andrew's dad.
other man that reminds me of my husband. So when he came up, I was like, "Oh my God."
Where does it take place?
Um,
That's okay. She doesn't know.
I don't know. I think it was filmed in Canada. Yeah, I don't know
Okay,
where it takes place.
fair enough.
New England, I don't know. Someone's from the Midwest. Yeah. It's so good though. You have to watch
Of
it.
course, it's on my list.
Okay, great. The next show that I have to rec is a show that me and Andrew watch or are watching because I've seen it. Everybody on Threads is talking about this show on Apple TV. It's called Widow's Bay.
I've never heard of it.
Nikki, it's so good. I don't even know how to explain it because it's a scary show.
Oh, okay.
It's scary, but it's also funny.
Okay.
It's different than anything I've seen. The tone is so different
Like
because it is
American
truly
Horror Story?
no, like almost like corny,
But
but
scary?
scary. Yeah, like they
Like
do a good
scary
job.
boo things pop out on you? Like ghosts?
Scary, but sometimes I'm like this,
Oh, I
covering
hate
my
that. That's
eyes.
so scary.
But then it's funny. Like they break the tension with
Do you
comedy and they
jump? Like do things pop out?
yes, kind of. So like the premise of the show is like there's an island in New England and the
Shocker.
mayor of the island wants it's like this small like really superstitious island that has like this crazy backstory kind of like
There's
Salem witch
lore.
trial vibes.
Uh-huh.
Salem witch trial vibes. There's a lot of lore there. There's a lot of like creepiness, just like everyone in the town talks about all these crazy things that happen to the island, and the mayor of the island thinks it's kind of like cuckoo. He's not from there. He lives there somehow. He's the mayor, and he
He's
wants to
Ashley
turn.
I.
He's Ashley I, but somehow he wants to turn this island into the next Martha's Vineyard. So
Okay.
he is trying to like get editors and writers to come to the island and like write up a piece about the island to get tourists to come there. So he finally does, and then it's like shit just starts fucking popping off.
Okay.
It's Nikki, it's one of the best shows I've seen. It's so fucking
I'm
good.
gonna probably start
Windows
it tonight.
Bay on Apple TV.
Windows
There's
or widows?
oh, sorry, you're right. Widow's Bay on
Okay.
Apple TV. Thank you for clarifying. There is going to be 10 episodes total. There's 7 episodes out right now, and I believe new episodes drop every Wednesday.
Okay. I'm so
Nikki,
excited.
no, like me and
Okay, where
Andrew
do I go
binge
first?
Widows with your husband off campus alone.
Okay.
So if
I
you're
think
watching,
I might save off campus for like the summer.
oh, okay,
When I just
cute.
like yeah, just like I feel
You
like I
need
don't need to
something.
watch it the
No,
second. Like
there's
I
no
can watch
theories.
it in
There's yeah.
privacy, like by myself when I can.
It's going to be such a treat waiting for you.
Such a treat. Okay, I'm
I
so
know you were in
excited.
Mexico, but do you have any recs?
Okay, the only rec that I have, which I did go on our stories to talk about, we talked about it last week, but I did start it myself. Love Trapped. Brie, I told you I was on my
The
last
podcast.
episode. It is not. It is like a 10 episode podcast with
Oh,
Clayton
wow.
Eckerd. This I like really don't even want to talk about her. This gal, Laura Owens, like I'm actually scared of her. It is, guys, the craziest story. Brie, you have to listen to it. It's like
Okay.
the first 2 episodes are a little repetitive because the first episode kind of like sets the scene for the whole
Of
season.
course.
And then episode 2, it's like we're kind of diving back into that stuff. So that's a little annoying. But Clayton is like the main character. It's
Wow.
this girl, Stephanie Young, is the reporter, and she has all these interviews with Clayton, and we hear videos from Laura. We have like voice readers read Laura's text, but it is fucking crazy, you guys. And I did start a new book. You guys, I
Oh,
started yesteryear, and I have to tell you, I'm eating it up.
okay.
It would have been my beach read. It totally acceptable for a beach read. I have been seeing a lot of lore online. Like people either are loving it or hating it. They're not
Yeah.
understanding like the character. Like people are mad about it because they hate the character, but that's the point. It's like such a look into it's literally ballerina farm. It's like
Yeah.
all of these influencers that you're like, oh my God, they're so perfect online. They think they're so perfect. I'm really enjoying it so far. So that would be my book rec.
Wow, I love that. And I love
I have
that
a
we're
pod
on
and
to
a
book
book rec, yeah.
recs. Look at us. Okay, so that's it for Rex. Like really good content we just dropped on there. Upcoming TV, all we have this week is part two of the Summer House reunion,
Oh,
Tuesday
I'm so
night.
sorry. And we mentioned it before, the Valley.
Oh, yes,
Now,
Nikki.
now that Jax isn't here, you
Yeah.
guys, and Jesse and Michelle are both still on it, but Jesse's like new girlfriend is on it. They're
Yeah.
like really not being problematic at all. They're not being annoying. No
Oh,
Jax.
great.
It's really a pleasure. The episodes that I watched was the episodes with they kind of did like a drag show, and Danny was being an absolute fucking animal to
I've seen
Nia.
some clips.
Brie, it was really bad. Like it was
Yeah.
really, really bad. And I said, I think we talked about it in an episode a while ago. Like, oh yeah, at least like Danny went online and like apologized to Nia. No, that was the least he could have done. It was really bad.
I feel like he has, like, from the clips that I've seen, he looks not well. He
No,
looks like skinny and he just looks like not, something's off,
but it was
feels
so
off.
crazy because like he was just like driving into Nia, and Nia was just like, okay, Daniel, like let me help me take your shoes off. Like, Brie could never
She
have
has
been me.
good, what do we always talk about?
Self-regulation.
Self-regulate. Because, and I think she's so aware of the camera, she doesn't want to, like,
So aware. And
yeah.
that's what Kristen said was like, I model my relationship with Luke off of Nia and Danny because they
What?
take their problems and they talk about it in private, which is like, yeah, I get
Okay.
that. Like, you want to like defend your husband and like not air out your dirty laundry, but at the same time, like, if you're
That's also not being real.
right,
Like, okay, so you're gonna let your husband berate you so that you can talk to him about it off camera and you want to model your relationship off of that? That's not being authentic. That's,
and then they give
sorry.
this like fake ass apology. Like,
Yeah.
he's like, do you have your mic on? And she was like, yes, like, stop talking.
No.
Yeah, it was really bad, really bad.
God.
But I might dabble.
Okay. Why
Okay,
not?
I might. I might not.
Maybe I'll check it out. Okay, but this week,
Yes.
all we have is part two of the Summer House reunion, and then Love Island is starting on Tuesday. The schedule is there's new episodes every day except for Wednesdays. They take a
Okay.
break. And then Saturdays, the episode is The After
After
Sun,
Sun.
which is Sierra is co hosting.
All season
I don't know about all
or beginning, I
season.
think.
I'm not sure because there's another co-host too, but I'm sure we'll see her there the first episode for sure. And they bring other people in, like ex-Islanders, like they bring other people in for the After Sun episodes
So
too.
we're going on Tuesday. We're meeting the cast, and then we're off on Wednesday.
Exactly. So
That's
we're
fucking
gonna
dumb.
well, it's good for us because we're gonna
Yeah, it's
record.
good for us, but like,
It's good for
why?
us.
Why
We'll
ease
record
in?
Wednesday night so we can recap Love Island plus Summer House reunion part two, and then we'll have our episode out Thursday and it'll be like nice and fresh, and then we'll be back Monday to recap whatever
Yes.
else happened on Love Island. So
I've also seen people saying fire the photographers for Love Island because
it's so bad.
just like one gal in particular had like really bad photos, and everybody was like, what is wrong with these pictures? And then they
I
went
feel
on
like
her
it's part of the
Instagram
shtick
and
at
was
this point.
gorgeous. I was like, oh yikes, these everybody's looking pretty
They're always
icky.
so bad.
But then you also get to know people, and then like
Yeah,
their personality makes them better.
exactly. Totally changes everything. But so excited for Love Island.
So I can't believe we're back, which
I know.
means that Dancing with the Stars is like really upon us, you
Next.
guys.
And then Dexter.
And then Dexter,
I'm literally looking forward to Dexter like so much.
happy for you.
But Love Island brings me right into our Not Mad About It segment because you will
Great.
see. But if you're new here, welcome. We're so happy to have you. Please come back. Make sure you subscribe because we drop bonus recap episodes all the time. We're just like workaholics over here.
Totally.
We have our episodes every Monday that you can rely on. But if you're new here, we like to finish every episode with something that we're not mad about. Maybe it's like a little tip, a little trick, something funny that happened this week. And one thing that I'm not mad about at all, that I think is the best decision these people have ever made, is that Love Island this year is enforcing a strict social media freeze across everybody that's going to be on the whole series. So typically on Love Island, like when you're on the show, you have like a friend or a family member running your social media account just to keep up the hype and like post
Yeah.
things. But
And like
anyone that's
influence the audience too. Like
exactly, yep,
vote for this person. We don't want it. Yeah.
Nicolandria. But this summer, anybody that's going to be on the cast, I think starting from Tuesday, their social media has to be done. Like nothing can be posted for the whole time that the season's on, and it's so smart. I'm so glad that
Obsessed
they're
with that.
doing this, and they even love.
Well, who was it? I think it was Amaya. Didn't have anybody running her social media.
Yes, yeah,
And
yeah,
like
exactly.
it just not that it affected her because she ended up winning, but
Yeah,
you
it was
know,
like,
it's
oh my
just
God.
like it's false.
It's false. And it creates too much negativity. Love
Yeah.
Island also released a statement saying like, "Hey guys, these are real people. It's just a show.
After last year, yeah.
Let's have fun here, okay? Summer should be fun. Let's
Yeah.
just enjoy the show." But already, Nikki, these people are being deep dive.
Oh no.
There's already videos surfacing of somebody saying the R word. They're not going to make it on the cast. There's people are bringing up people's political beliefs, and already people's friends are defending them. It's just already too much. Like, okay, yes, of course, if there's videos of you saying the R word, we don't need you on our show. But I feel like all the digging, it's
Because there's going to be something about everybody.
there's going to be something about everybody. I'm sure some of the cast that we've already seen is not going to be the cast that we see on Tuesday. They're probably scrambling, which is why they have done the social media freeze.
Well, also, like, I want an authentic season. I don't want to see Shelly and Austin, like, fake being together. Well,
Yes.
while Shelly and Ace are,
Yeah.
like, really together before the show. Like, let's be real. Let's not waste
Yeah.
our time because I will say last season of Love Island sucked ass. I
It
did
was
not
drama,
enjoy
but it was fake.
No, I did not. I didn't like any of it at all. I feel like Nicolandria was so forced on us when they forced them to like go on that date together and
I
then
know.
decide if they wanted to be together. Like, let's just not.
Yeah, let's just see what happens.
Yeah. What
Yeah,
if we
let's just see what if we just. So I'm happy that they are
That's
making some
amazing.
changes over there because something needed to change. It was so toxic. It is so toxic. Let's just watch the
Have
show,
fun, you
okay?
guys. Like,
Yeah,
it's
let's
not
have
that
fun.
serious.
Yeah. Anyway, Nikki, what are you not mad about?
I'm not mad about a margarita with a tahini rim. Like, you guys, if I could just recommend one thing, it would be going on an all-inclusive vacation with your mom and your sister and just ordering nonstop a margarita on the rocks with a tahini rim. Because the way we were just lapping these rims up, my sister would be like, I'm out of tahini. Can I have your rim? And I'm like, bitch, like, it's not a meal. It's a rim. Like, you're not settled
A lot of rim
down.
jobs.
A lot of rim jobs. But it was so good. So a little tahini on that rim, baby. Try it.
Makes
You
all
won't
the
be mad
difference.
about it. Little rim bump.
Well, guys, that's our episode. We haven't given you a two. Oh,
Baby Bear is here, you guys. He enjoyed. He had a very good time in Mexico.
Oh my God, love. Like we said, we'll see you guys in a couple days. Enjoy and yeah, bye.
We love
you.
you. Bye.
Oh, make sure you guys comment, like, subscribe. You know the drill. Bye.
Love you.